All right. So hopefully Tuesday, you should have watched the video. Since I was not, since I had a doctor's appointment, I was not able to be on Zoom. But if you watched the video, it went over some stuff and explained your work for Tuesday. Make sure you completed your check-in form for attendance. You may have noticed it asked for a code. If you watched the video, then you would get the code. So make sure that you do that for your attendance for that day. Yesterday, I thought the work was linked, but didn't realize till yesterday afternoon that it was not linked correctly. So yesterday was just a makeup day for you. So today we're going to look at the gummy bear worksheet and the spin term worksheet, and then you're going to work on the spin term worksheet by yourself, and so you can get that done. Hopefully this website will work for you. We'll see. Any questions on any of that? So all of this should already be in your medical terminology workbook.
Miss Turner, I don't got none of that in my workbook.
Really?
Only slides.
So you don't have, this one has 15 slides. You don't have 15 slides?
Mm-mm.
Does everybody else have this in their workbook? Were you able to do the crossword, Aaliyah? You couldn't find that either?
I got 9 slides.
You have 9, you said?
Yeah. I have 9 also.
So do y'all have the crossword and this worksheet?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, do y'all have the gummy bear worksheet as well or no? Yes, no, maybe so.
I do.
Okay, thank you. All right, so we're gonna go over these. Aaliyah, I'll make sure that I get these to you so that you can do them. And this will be recorded, or I'll make sure that I post them so that anybody that doesn't have them can get to them. And this will be recorded so you can go back and watch it and follow along to get these done. All right, so this one talks about positional terminology. So you should have completed your notes Monday and maybe Tuesday, and we went over some of the positional terminology that you need to know for if you want to go into the animal industry. And so this usually is a lab that we would do in class where we actually cut up some gummy bears. But since we're not able to do that at the moment, this is the next best way to be able to do that. So you have different gummy bear drawings over here, and you need to match those up with the correct positional terminology. You also want to go in and make sure you answer these questions about what is an anatomical position. So pretty much anatomical position is just going to be a position on your body, so within your anatomy. So if you're working in a medical setting, either with animals or humans, you need to be able to know this terminology so that when people say, you know, that if a doctor comes up and is communicating with you and they use these terms and say, yeah, he has an abrasion on the proximal area of his cranial, you need to be able to know what exactly that means. All right, and then how do we divide our bodies three-dimensionally? So three-dimensionally, it talks about the planes that we divide our bodies into to make them three-dimensional. And so you can go back and look at your notes to help you understand that one. All right, and so then you're just going to pretty much place these in the circles that they go in. All right, so for example, the first one says dorsal and ventral. Well, we know that dorsal is the back of the body, like the dorsal fin of a shark or a fish. And we know that ventral is going to be the underside or the front of the body. So we know that this one correctly shows that. So we place that one right there. All right, and then you have the anterior and the posterior, the cranial and the caudal, proximal, distal, transverse plane, frontal, median, and sagittal plane. You don't actually have enough circles for all of them. And so one of the ones that is supposed to be 2 circles is actually only going to be 1. Any questions on that? And how to do that? Okay. And we'll go over it more tomorrow and see if y'all were able to get the right answers. All right, and then your other assignment was the building blocks of words. So a lot of people told me this site does not work for y'all. So I posted a new site. So if one of you wants to take a minute and go to this site and make sure that y'all are able to access it. So you have 3 spinners. And so for your worksheet, you have 3 different boxes that you're putting words in, the prefix, root word, and the suffix. So you'll go back to your spinner and you're going to click it to spin. And it gives you a prefix. This one is DYS or dice. So you'll come back in here, type it in. You'll go to your root word. Gastra or GASTR. And then your suffix, which is RIA. So your suffix would be RGA. So then you're going to combine that into a word. All right, so dysgastruria. And so obviously this is not a real word really, but this is to help you just to figure out the meaning and understand the meaning of everything. So then you would go back up to your notes and look up, okay, well, what is the meaning of dice, gastra, and rhea? So dice is dysentery, dice. And so you have the different meanings that we put, your different definitions. Gastra is stomach, I believe, surgical opening of the stomach. And then the rhea, obviously like diarrhea. Rhea is flow or discharge. Yeah, here is where you would find rhea. So then you're going to go back to your chart and you're going to put what that means. So you just write the meaning of what it would mean, whatever that word would be. You can also use this PowerPoint up here if it'll let you access it to get to your meanings easier if you would rather do it that way.
Are my spinner page not working?
The new one that I put up still doesn't work?
Did you put it in the playlist?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it's not working.
I don't know why it doesn't work for y'all. What does it say when you click on it?
Error. You just say error.
Try the one that I put in the chat and see if that works any easier.
It worked.
Okay. So I'll update the one on the playlist to reflect the one in the chat. All right, so dice would be painful or difficult or abnormal. So then we had the gastra, stomach, and rhea, flow or discharge. So you would come back here. Abnormal flow or abnormal stomach flow or discharge. So that would be what the word dysgastria, yeah, dysgastria. That would be what that word means. Again, these aren't real words, most of them. Some of the words you create might be real words based on what you get. So again, if you did it again, you get by. Cardi. Synthesis. So your next word would be bicardiocentesis. So then you just go through and you complete 10 words. Any questions on that? So Leah, do I still need to send you this workbook?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, anybody else have any questions about that? Let me get attendance done. Matthew?
Yeah.
Thank you, sir. Brandon? Jada? Dylan?
Yeah.
Thank you, sir. Trent?
Yeah.
Thank you. Devin?
Here.
Thank you, sir. Ulysses? Camry? Spencer? Spencer, are you with us? Olivia? Eli?
Ma'am?
There you are. Okay. Leah?
Here.
Thank you. Victor? Juliana? Autumn? And Carly. All right. All right, well, I'm gonna let you get off to work on those 2 worksheets. If you have questions or if you need help, I'll hop back on and I'll be on to give you help.